So the question for today is, what do you do to de-stress? So what do you do to de-stress?
I like to go to like Miss Santa Rosa and talk with her about how I'm feeling.
I like to talk to my brother.
So what are some things maybe that anyone that you maybe want to like try or think could be beneficial to you or other people, ways to cope with stress?
I think a good way of coping with stress is like talking to your friends about like how you're feeling, and maybe they can help you.
I feel like my friends are actually pretty great at like not making things stressful. Like if I get to hang out with my friends on a weekend, like my weekend's made. I'm happy. The real bummer is not having as much time to hang out with friends because there's so much schoolwork and like people are busy on weekends. Like I need to get my volunteer hours in and stuff. So it's like there's so much to do for school and whatnot that it takes away from time with friends, which sucks.
Oh yeah, and something that's stressing is like not being able to like tell people or like friends like what's in your mind that like stresses you out because you don't want to put them in your like in your problems.
Do you think there's some kind of stigma for admitting that you're stressed, for admitting or like talking about it? Because I found that in my life that people are like, oh, we just have to push past it. You just have to work through it. You're gonna be fine on the other side. But then when I've kind of dived in more to like self care, that actually is a better option, I think. But we don't often really give ourselves those options because there's kind of like a taboo in talking about it. And well, we're all stressed, so you're not special. Do you notice that with your friend groups and things? That
Maybe Manhattan Beach and Hermosa Beach in general has influenced a lot of what like the decisions I've made, more of just like the pressure to perform and do well. It's like I I'm in AP Calc AB right now, which is 1 year of ahead of what she should normally do. But even being in that class, I feel like I'm behind because there's kids that are even like 1 year further or not taking math because they've done all their credits and then doing all the APs, and then the stress of like, what if I don't want to go to college? And then because there's the whole stigma of like, if you don't go to college, you're not an educated person or whatever. But even if you have career choices that maybe might not need college, so there's a lot of just high performance, very competitive, even within sports as well. Just like to be on a sports team and to perform academically, and do all of that. I think definitely the culture of this area has influenced a lot of my like academic creative decisions.
Yeah, I feel the same way because like a lot of my friends, they're all like almost all of my friends are doing sports, and then on top of that, they're taking two, three, maybe even four AP classes, and
Yeah.
it feels like for me because I'm like I don't really want to take APs right now at least, so it was kind of like I wasn't like they weren't pressuring me, but like I felt like I was being pressured to take it because it's like they're my friends and they're gonna be like talking about all these AP exams and stuff, and it's like I would feel left out not being able to talk to them. And then it's also like this school, everybody's taking APs and everybody's doing a whole bunch of extracurriculars on top of it. And it's just like if I feel like I'm not doing as good or better than them, then I feel like nothing.
I think one part of school that stresses me out is the expectation, because we are here in a school that is we're supposed to be have a stereotype of being smart. It's rated high, so it makes me think that I should be getting like straight A's and super good grades and taking hard classes. So my family also puts that on me because they were like that. They all took hard classes, so it stresses me out of not being like good enough in the academic world.
Do you think there's a way? I've been thinking about this for years, being a teacher here for a long time. Do you think there's a way that we can shift that culture here so it's not so heavy on the performance and the academics and more about like well-being of the students? Or do you think that would be useful?
And I think for me, I just so appreciate teachers that create environments in their classrooms that's like you can go up and talk to them about things, and it's like a very open, just like person-to-person relationship with a teacher. You know, it's like, it's such a simple thing, but it makes so much of a difference.
Hello everyone, I hope you found the stress management video helpful. Managing stress is essential to our well-being, and know that we're here to support you. We are excited to invite you to our Mental Health Awareness Fair, which is happening today during office hours in the Quad. We've invited community members to share their mental health resources with you. Join in on the fun and connect with these resources. We're excited to see you there.